What's up, everybody? This is Peter Schrager for the Fox NFL Cheat Sheet. I am in Arizona for the Super Bowl, and I am on the ground. Here are 5 things that I'm talking about this week. Number 1, I love how the Chiefs have built this particular roster. You look and you see Mahomes and you look Kelce and you see Andy Reid and Chris Jones. You're like, oh, the Chiefs, they're there every year. Do you know that 23 of the 54 men on the active roster for the Kansas City Chiefs in this game, in the Super Bowl, on this team, were not with the Chiefs on last year's team? Do you know that they got rid of Tyreek Hill, who is making $30 million right now for the Miami Dolphins, and the combined salary of the 6 men who have started at wide receiver for the Chiefs this year is $15 million. We want to go even deeper. They had to nail the draft. They had to. It was the only way this thing would work. Well, they drafted all these, 10 of them played, 8 of them played big roles, and 4 of them will start in the Super Bowl. What Brett Veach has done with this Kansas City roster is very unique. He has rebuilt on the fly, and it's hard to say, well, you rebuilt a team that goes to the AFC Championship game every year. They had to. They made major moves, and each one has worked out. You don't say goodbye to the franchise's best wide receiver of all time in one offseason and then find yourself in the Super Bowl 10 months later too often. The Chiefs have done that. How they built this thing is really unique, and you better believe that all those rookies are going to be asked to play a big role on Super Bowl Sunday. Number 2, I love that Jerick McKinnon is finally healthy and ready to go for a Super Bowl. Why do I say I love Jerick McKinnon's game? This guy is one of the best pass-catching running backs in the entire NFL. He also might be the best pass-blocking running back in the entire NFL. If you watch some of these plays that Mahomes is under pressure, oftentimes you see McKinnon throwing that block at the last second. He is that dude. Pacheco gets all the credit for the runs, but McKinnon is the better receiver and McKinnon is the better blocker. Why am I so sentimental over Jerick McKinnon? Because he's a guy who's got a 9-year NFL career. I covered him closely when he was in Minnesota, and I was the one who broke the news when he signed a massive free agent contract with the San Francisco 49ers. It was life-changing money, and it was supposed to be a life-changing opportunity for Jet. Goes to San Francisco, where Kyle Shanahan runs a running back-heavy offense. It's supposed to be his time. The last practice of training camp, after signing that free agent deal, he tears his knee up. Works all the way to get back, and what happens the next offseason? Tears his knee up. 2 massive knee injuries. Never really made an impact for the 49ers. Played a spot role for the Chiefs last year. And in year number 9, after no teams called him as a free agent, Jerick McKinnon is a huge part of this Kansas City offense. Happy for Jet McKinnon. It has been a long ride. 9 years, finally getting that Super Bowl opportunity. Number 3, if you haven't heard, Travis and Jason Kelce are playing against each other in the Super Bowl. I know, you've heard it. It's been well documented, to the point where I almost cringe even hearing about it at this point. But I will say this. I respect the heck out of Mama Kelsey, that's Donna Kelsey. There's been a major push online for Donna Kelsey to be the one to flip the coin. She came out and said, no, I don't think I should be the one. There have been too many people who have put their blood into it, put their tears into it, put their sweat into it. Football tradition in the Super Bowl means too much. I shouldn't be the one tossing the coin. I respect the heck out of that statement. I also love the fact that she's having her moment. So is their father, Ed. I swear, they're everywhere on Radio Row. I got a chance to speak with both of them. Donna, and then I spoke with Ed. He was on Good Morning Football. Both of them, it's got to be one of the coolest deals to have your kids both playing in the Super Bowl. I don't know what jerseys they'll be wearing on Super Bowl Sunday, but I have a feeling that Donna might be having a little bit of the Eagles, a little bit of the Chiefs. She has made that a thing, and I hope she's enjoying this moment. Number 4, by now you've heard all the major storylines and all the big names. Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and, of course, Jason Kelce. How about Reed Blankenship's story? Probably not familiar with Reed Blankenship. He was a 5-year starter at Middle Tennessee State University. You know, the NFL, they have the Combine in February, and it's all the best college players. Over 300 guys are invited. Reed Blankenship was not invited to the Combine. So then he goes and he works out for a bunch of teams, and over 250 players are drafted in the NFL draft. Reed Blankenship was not drafted in the NFL draft. And then after you don't get drafted, a bunch of teams call you up and say, hey, why don't you join us as a rookie free agent and you can try to make the team. Reed Blankenship did not get many calls. One call he did get was from the Philadelphia Eagles. When he showed up to the Eagles at their camp last summer, I'm told he was the 89th out of 90 men on the NFL's roster for the Philadelphia Eagles in July. Guess what? He made the team. He's one of the final 53. And guess what? When injuries happen for Avonte Maddox and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Reed Blankenship gets thrown into real NFL action. And guess what? He excels. He's awesome. Avonte Maddox goes down late and he starts starting in games. He picks off Aaron Rodgers in a big primetime game. And then, sure enough, in the playoffs, who leads the Eagles in tackles? Reed Blankenship. He's got a forced fumble. He's got a fumble recovery. He's going to play a role in the Super Bowl. I love stories like this. Less than 10 months ago, this guy was not drafted. And a year ago, he wasn't invited to the Combine. Super Bowl Sunday, you're going to see him flying all over the field. The pride of Middle Tennessee State, undrafted, no Combine invite, Reed Blankenship. We see you. I love those stories. Keep an eye on it for him on Sunday. And number 5, you've waited all year for my final point on my final video for Fox Sports on the NFL cheat sheet. It's my prediction. It's my Super Bowl prediction. And I know you're listening right now like, what's he got? My prediction is Rihanna kicks butt and it's one of the best halftime shows of all time. I was corrected, mind you, by folks at the NFL. I've been calling her Rihanna. Apparently, she likes to go by Rihanna. I personally go by Riri. I think she's going to tear it down. My favorite songs, I go back a bit. I like Disturbia. I like Umbrella. I like anything with T.I. when they combine. I like anything with Drake when they combine. I cannot wait for the halftime show. And that is my pick for Super Bowl 57. Rihanna's going to win. Rihanna, not Rihanna. Guys, it's been a pleasure this season. Check out the Fox Sports app. Plenty more to come. Super Bowl is amazing. We're here in Arizona. It's a really good game. Enjoy all the coverage on Fox. I'll be on the Fox pregame and postgame. Please check us out. Thanks for watching this season. It's been a blast.